Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we are going to get into, this is totally casual. We're going to go ahead and get into Aries, you and your person. Okay, what's going on with you revolving around love, okay? Like I said, this is totally casual. I'm just sitting on my bed. Usually I have my setup on my table with the other signs, but I just want to get these out there. And I don't want to have to go through that process. So we're going to go ahead to, the reading's the reading. Doesn't matter, if you're skydiving, whatever you pull out of those cards, the energy's going to come out, right? So let's go ahead and see what's coming out for your energy. All right, let's see what's coming out for your energy, Aries. All right, so it looks like you're having some kind of a burden here. So you've went within because of this burden, trying to figure out things, getting that spark of how to move forward in the material world. I think you've had this kind of similar situation before. Yeah, a lot of healing you've done, Aries. Since this is involving love, I feel like this is definitely your situation with love. You've had some kind of spark in the material world. It didn't work out. You've had to go back and heal because of this burden. Yeah. And now, you could be mastered your emotions. You could be having some nostalgia now on these past relationships. Because you have the Page of Pentacles with this burden. So I feel like almost not trusting your own instincts because you've gotten burnt so many times. You really trusted somebody, wanted to think the best of them, and then they did something to you. They hurt you. They cheated on you. They ghosted you. They didn't respect you. Whatever it was, it was a burden. So I really feel like you think relationships are pretty much a burden and kind of would rather do your own thing. Looks like you've went within and really done some healing here. Maybe figured out what your wishes and dreams really are. Maybe focusing on yourself as well. This is mastering your emotions, but you do have that little glimpse of nostalgia once in a while. The good times, what's happened, even the painful ones, because they taught you lessons and made you stronger here. So I don't see like a particular relationship. If you are in a current relationship, it looks like you are separating from it. But this is, because it's just a burden. It could be an Aquarius that you're hooked up with. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Virgo as well. But we're going to go ahead and see about this person's energy. And then we'll get some clarifying on yours. How about this person you're connected with energy? What about them? Okay. Wow. Okay, so they have some kind of sneaky manipulative behavior, and they're not walking away from disappointments. I feel like their manipulation and their sneaky behavior, their lying, is actually like a revenge kind of energy from other past relationships. People hurt them, but they're taking it out on everybody else. They're not really walking away from it. They're seething in it. They're like, whether they know it or not, they're kind of using that past hurt to affect other people that they're in relationships with now. That's a sad situation to be in. That's not fair, to bring that on all night. That's why you should really heal yourself before you go into other relationships, or you're just going to bleed on those other people. Yeah, and they're refusing to see it, basically. They have the Two of Swords reversed. The Hermit, yeah. All these cards are reversed. They're just like refusing to do the work. They're not going within and figuring it out. They're just ignoring it, denying it, refusing to see it. So, and that makes them kind of bleed all their issues and seek revenge on other people. That's terrible. That's so terrible. I hate that. All right, let's get a couple more on this person. So the only card we have so far on this issue, on this pile, is Major Arcana. It's the Hermit, so they could be a Virgo as well. We have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, they're just sitting in this worry and anxiety. It's just like they're kind of a mess. But they're taking it out on other people. Yeah. They just don't have the confidence in themselves, They insecure, don't know what they want. So I really feel like this person had some hurts in the past, and they are taking it out on other people, like the revenge kind of mode. So let's go ahead and clarify some of your cards here, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Wands with the Page of Pentacles here. Let's clarify it. Actually, I'm going to clarify it with a different deck. Here we go. Age of Pentacles, spark in the material world, but you have this burden. you're trying to overcome. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, you're trusting your intuition with this. Something you're moving forward in the material world. You have the spark of inspiration, this new beginning. After having a burden, you're trusting your intuition and kind of going with the flow. You're really trusting the universe of leading you to where you need to be with this decision. After some burdens and some heartbreaks. 5 of Cups, yeah, after some past disappointments here. So let's see about these 2 major arcana that you have, the Star and the Hermit. Going within, doing some healing, figuring out what you really want in the world, what your wishes and dreams are. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, this is coming from that open-heartedness, the compassion, forgiveness, trusting your intuition again. So I do feel like you have forgiven. I really feel like this person really still has a connection with you, but they're very insecure. I feel like they do know that they've hurt you, but they play the victim. It's like they blame you for the situation. That's very interesting. Let's see about this Queen of Cups as well as the 6 of Cups. Page of Swords, yeah, see? See, you've mastered your emotions so you could be able to move out into the world. You've done the healing. You've gotten your emotions together, figured out things, not taking anything personal. You do have some past nostalgia here, but you are moving forward with the truth. You see the truth for what it is now, okay? You see that this person had issues. You can't take their issues on as yours. You see where your faults were in this situation, and you see that, you know, it worked out the way it was supposed to. You trust the universe, and you're moving forward. So let's go ahead and see about this person's energy. So they have the 8 of Cups reversed as well as that sneaky 7 of Swords. So taking their revenge out on other people from what's happened to them in their past, not seeing their faults. Yeah. It's going to backfire on them. I feel like it's backfired on them a few times, but they're still playing the victim. They just are refusing to see it. They're playing the victim. Like everybody does bad things to them. It's not them. They're the great person. They're a great guy or whatever. And it just keeps coming back to bite them in the ass. We have the Death card. It could be a Scorpio. This also could be this person is refusing to let things go and transform out of that energy. Okay, so now we have the Hermit and the 2 of Swords both reversed. So not going within, refusing to see things clearly. Like I said, they just keep playing the victim even though they've been part of it. I feel like they are like one of those martyr people. Like, oh, I do so much for people and they just take advantage of me. Yeah, we have the Queen of Hazards as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So there needs to be some stability and movement from this person because they are just staying stuck. I feel like they do the woe is me, but they also kind of enjoy that. It's like a kind of a negative way of getting attention, but it's attention. You know what I mean? It's the easy way. They don't have to do the work. That's crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. What's on the bottom? 5 of Hazards. Yeah, see? It's something they're lacking. They're lacking some maturity, some logical way of thinking, lack of mastering those emotions. Something they're lacking. And they just refuse to work on it and see, you know. So now we have the 9 of Swords as well as the Queen of Wands reversed. So lacking confidence, insecurity, sitting in worries and anxiety all the time. They seem like a basket case. I don't know how you dealt with it. We all go through that though, I guess. Okay, let's see what's coming up. Yeah, see? Yeah, something's not completing here. The world reversed. Yeah. By them not facing this issue and playing the victim and the martyr and blaming everybody else for the problems and going out and getting revenge, sitting in all that negative, toxic energy, something is not completing here. And they're just going to keep repeating that cycle, that karma cycle wheel over and over and over again. Yeah. 6 of Cups. Yep. Yeah, see, they just keep reliving the past. They're stuck in the past and they just keep spewing all that, bleeding all over everybody else kind of energy. All right, so let's get a couple of this with you guys. We're together. I don't see you with them though now. I think this is a past person, Aries. So let's see what the connection together had in it. So complicated, yes. What's this one? Joy. It did have some good parts, but I think it was more complicated than any fun. I feel like the complications outweighed the triumph. I feel like you felt like this victory and triumph once you got out of that situation, Aries. Yeah. All right, so let's see this. Let's see the shadow aspects of this person. I miss you so much right now. Yeah, I do feel like they miss you, but they'd rather sit and play the victim. They're gonna say like it's you. I need you all to myself. I feel like this person was very controlling and jealous and insecure. Ooh, wow. All right, so now we have there is so much I wish I could take back. And what did you expect? Roses have thorns. Yeah, I feel like they would definitely play the victim. All right, so let's get some higher self messages from this person. We have, if I could do one thing right now, I'd give you the biggest hug. I trust that you will be gentle with my heart. I can be myself around you. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you might have heard that, but then you found out that they were hiding things. They weren't really being themselves, or their real self came out. Their insecurities came out, Aries. So now we're going to go ahead and get into... Let me get one of these cards here. See what else was this relationship was about. We have cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events once in your head. Yeah, really do feel like this person, they get into a situation, things start moving along, they might get like really throwing those love bombs or wanting a deep relationship right away, and then all of a sudden, boom, their jealousy comes out, they start feeling insecure, the past stuff comes out, they want to control you, they start trying to manipulate you, and yeah, it's not going to go. Aries ain't going to stand for that long. Unless you have other placements in your sign that allows that. Okay, so, kitties. All right, so now we are going to get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit, please, for Aries. Okay, we have the King of Wands. This could be a Leo coming up, but the King of Wands is somebody that's very, confident, does what they want, knows what they want. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, so I really do feel like there's a little bit of, maybe a little bit of fear about going towards your passions, and I do feel like it's from past relationships, Aries. I think you got burnt a few times and now you're not trusting it. So you're kind of doing your own thing. So when it comes to relationships, I don't see you like really out there pursuing them. Not that you're against them. I think you feel like if the universe was to bring somebody along, but I do feel like you aren't trusting your intuition with relationships just because of being burnt. You are coming from this place of compassion and forgiveness, though, so I think you're kind of still maybe doing some healing and kind of working on your spirituality and your higher self, on your own self, your higher self, who you are deep down. And then we have the Magician, so I really feel like you're working on your abundance and not really focused on relationships right now. So Ace of Hazards is like, beginning in the material world. So I think you're trying to get your ducks in a row before you move forward. Let's go ahead and see what the universe is saying about this. Yeah, I do think that the universe is saying, you need to gain your confidence and trust yourself here. Stand in your highest self. Trust your intuition. Come from that open-heartedness. Don't blame everybody for past people that have hurt you. Yeah, right now it's time to just focus on yourself. Don't jump into any relationships. What the universe is saying. We have the Lovers reversed. So I think that's what the universe is trying to have you do. Is trying to, Seven of Swords. Yeah. Just because you still feel that the lying and deceit, you still feel it, so I wouldn't jump into any relationships because you're going to have that on your mind and you might attract it in. So it's time to still stay within yourself and work on your manifestation, work on you, work on your life, that independent mode, Aries. Okay, not closed completely off, but just make sure you're completely healed and do you. Once you're a better version of yourself and feeling healed and confident, you'll attract the right people in. Okay, you don't want to attract those wrong people in again. So let's see if there is any more advice that Spirit wants us to give you. All right, then we'll close this reading. Sorry, the cats are playing with the blind. All right, let's see, Aries. Anything else that Spirit and the universe want to tell you about the future. Yeah, yep. You know, it might be something that you need to take a risk. You're starting a new journey here. I feel like you're starting a new chapter of your life, like a new you here. Yeah, there you are. Yep. See? A more polished you, the more true you. I really do feel like all these experiences that you have really transformed you. So I do see a new life for you here, Aries. And sometimes we do have to take on a whole new personality to have different results. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. But I don't see you really focusing on relationships right now. I think you're focusing on you. But there could be a Leo coming in. Here's this Leo card. In the future, this is also you tapping into your inner strength. But I do feel like, you know, eventually you might have a Leo coming into your life. All right. So let's go ahead and see if there is anybody coming up. Is there any future people coming up? Is this something I'm not putting a time frame on this. Just like a future person. Future person. Okay, yeah, see, this Seven of Swords keeps popping up. So I feel like right now, you're not attracting anything in because you know that if you did, it would be somebody that's manipulating and lying because you're still holding on to that pain from that past person. So you're very leery of this, so I feel like you're not really wanting to attract anybody in. There's some kind of Seven of Swords. You could be tricking yourself as well. Yeah, so I wouldn't attract people in right now. But if you, like in the future, we have the Hierophant, so it could be a Taurus. Could be somebody from some kind of workplace or school. You have the Knight of Cups, somebody that's very romantic coming in, wears their heart on their sleeve. Seven of Wands. They could be a little defensive too and guarded. Six of Wands. Success and victory. Nice. And look at this, showing a picture of a wedding. So moving to the next level. But I think it's good. What it is, it's going to take time because you both have been tricked and hurt in love. You know, it's going to require, you know, a decision here. But I do feel like right now, you're kind of on that crossroads of working on yourself, both of you. But it could be doesn't have to be, it could be a Taurus. It will be successful, but I feel like in the beginning it's going to be a little, you know, a little guarded, a little defensive because someone wears their heart on the sleeve and they don't want to get burned again. I don't think either one of you do. So, like I said, it could be a Leo. So you're both very fiery, so you might be guarded a little as well. But that is your message, Aries. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.